So after talking to the drywaller, he said it's going to cost me $1,200 to texture my ceiling, not including materials, and do some drywall patching on some of these corners and walls that I tore down. So I was like, hell no, I'm going to do it myself. I can't stand drywall, it's the worst thing in the world to me, but you know what, I'm the samurai, so I just got to learn how to do it so that it's not such a pain in my ass. I got a big bucket of, it's called texture undercoat primer. I'm going to prime the ceiling now that I've got a first coat of tape on my patches there. Then I'm going to just trowel on this texture product called Span Light. It's made by Cinco. And yeah, I'm just going to give it a trowel texture, samurai style, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just going for it. Before you prime in the kitchen, make sure you wipe down the ceiling with some degreaser, paint thinner, something that'll take all the grease off the ceiling, especially above your stove. But I just do the whole kitchen anyways, just to make sure that the paint's going to stick really well. And then you give it a rough sanding if it's got a semi-gloss coating on it. I'm going to start throwing on this texture. They say to mix it up in the pail. I'm going to add a bit of water to thin it out so it trowels on real easy. Trowel on for about 20 minutes and then go back and start kind of getting the texture that you want with the trowel. So you want to let it set up for about 15 to 20 minutes before you start really working it with the trowel to get the texture. So see how it goes. I'm going to start down here at the end of my hallway because I've never done this before. So when you take the mud out of the box, it's kind of in a big blob, drop it into the bucket. It looks like a big lump, but don't add any water to it. Just start stirring it with your stirrer on the drill and it'll soften right up. I added a bit of water to it and it got a little too soft, and so now I've had to let it set up for a bit. And they say you're supposed to let it set up for 5 to 10 minutes before you use it anyway, so it's been about 20 now. Alright, then once you got yourself a pile of mud here, take your straight trowel, cut off a little bit. This is how you apply it. Don't worry about adding the texture. It's just about getting it on the ceiling. Even streaks. When it comes time to texture, get your round trowel. And you just kind of smooth it out a little bit. And then you want to put the trowel almost perfectly flat. You start to polish it flat in a random pattern. And it'll give these nice little pole streaks in the mud. Give it kind of a Mediterranean, European feel. And I must say it's a lot better than the typical crap you see from drywallers these days. Alright, so I'm closing in on the finish. It's about 600 square feet total, and it's taken me a long, full day's work. But I'm almost there, so let's get to it. I'm done. Thank God I'm done. My house is trash. There's mud on everything. I'm freaking exhausted. But I got the ceiling finished. Samurai first. But regardless of how I feel, it doesn't matter, because tonight is date night. I'm getting cleaned up and I'm taking my lady out to dinner. We're going to have a couple drinks and enjoy ourselves. And if you're married, you should do the same thing. Oh. If you're not subscribed to this channel, make sure you subscribe. If you haven't been to my website, check that out, because there's free stuff. Need I say more? And if you don't know what to do now, just watch this next video. Samurai out. And this is what the texture looks close up. It's just got a very random kind of hand troweled look, which is exactly what it is.